Vintage country cottage kitchen ideas. Achieve a period. Inspired look with practical touches. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Decorillo. I'm Emma, and today we're stepping into the heart of the home, the kitchen, to explore vintage country cottage kitchen ideas. There's something truly special about a kitchen that feels warm, inviting, and full of character, where every detail tells a story of nostalgia and timeless charm. A vintage country cottage kitchen isn't just about recreating the past, it's about blending old-world aesthetics with practical, functional elements that make everyday living effortless. Whether you dream of a cozy English cottage look or a rustic farmhouse feel, this style is all about creating a space that feels lived in, loved, and welcoming. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's journey into the beauty of vintage country kitchen design. The foundation of a vintage country kitchen begins with the right color palette. Soft, muted tones like warm creams, soft sage greens, powdery blues, and buttery yellows create an inviting and time-worn feel. Think of a kitchen bathed in natural light, where painted wooden cabinets, a well-worn farmhouse table, and vintage ceramic dishes add a sense of coziness. These gentle hues bring a feeling of comfort and nostalgia, making your kitchen a space where you want to linger over morning coffee or bake a fresh loaf of bread on a quiet afternoon. A distressed or whitewashed finish on cabinetry and furniture enhances that authentic vintage look, making the space feel charmingly imperfect and effortlessly beautiful. A true cottage kitchen embraces natural materials that age gracefully over time. A solid wooden farmhouse table, open shelving made from reclaimed wood, and butcher block countertops bring warmth and character to the space. If you love the idea of incorporating stone, a classic apron-front farmhouse sink set against a backdrop of hand-painted or subway tiles can add that touch of old-world elegance. Pair these elements with vintage-style brass or wrought iron hardware, and you have a kitchen that feels as though it has been lovingly passed down through generations. Weathered textures and a touch of patina are what make a vintage country kitchen feel truly authentic. No vintage country kitchen is complete without open shelving or a charming hutch filled with beautiful yet functional pieces. Displaying hand-painted china, antique glassware, and old-fashioned canisters adds both style and practicality. Open shelving is not just about aesthetics, it allows you to keep your most used kitchen items within reach while showcasing the beauty of vintage craftsmanship. Stack white porcelain plates, arrange copper pots, and hang delicate teacups to create an effortless cottage-inspired look. A simple peg rail or wall-mounted pot rack can also be a great way to add functionality while keeping with the vintage charm of the space. The charm of a cottage-style kitchen also lies in the details. A vintage-inspired range or stove instantly becomes the heart of the kitchen, exuding old-world elegance. If you have the chance to incorporate a cast-iron wood-burning stove or an antique-style cooker, it will add a layer of authenticity that is hard to replicate. Even modern appliances can be chosen in retro finish. Cream, pastel, or soft mint green tones seamlessly blend into the vintage aesthetic. These thoughtful touches make the kitchen feel as if it has been frozen in time, yet fully functional for modern-day cooking. Let's not forget the importance of textiles and soft furnishings in a cottage kitchen. Gingham curtains, floral tablecloths, and hand-sewn seat cushions add layers of warmth and comfort. A simple linen apron hanging on a hook or a stack of hand-woven dish towels near the sink brings a touch of everyday charm. A cozy breakfast nook with a cushioned bench, vintage ticking stripe pillows, and a lace table runner invites you to sit down and enjoy the slower pace of country living. These small but meaningful details bring an undeniable sense of home and tradition into your space. Lighting plays a crucial role in setting the right mood for a vintage country kitchen. Soft, warm lighting enhances the cozy and nostalgic feel of the space. A wrought iron chandelier, a few vintage glass pendant lights, or classic brass sconces can add that perfect glow. If you love an old-fashioned touch, candles and wall sconces or simple hurricane lanterns placed on open shelves can add flickering warmth in the evenings. The goal is to create a welcoming ambiance that makes your kitchen a place where you enjoy spending time, whether preparing meals or simply gathering with loved ones. Bringing nature indoors is an essential part of the cottage kitchen aesthetic. Fresh herbs in ceramic pots, a bowl of farm-fresh eggs, or a wicker basket filled with seasonal produce instantly add life to your space. A simple vase of wildflowers or dried lavender tucked into a rustic pitcher can create a natural and effortless centerpiece. Aged terracotta pots filled with rosemary, thyme, and basil not only look beautiful but also make cooking feel more organic and delightful. The beauty of a country cottage kitchen is its connection to the land, whether through homegrown ingredients or simple decorative touches inspired by nature. Now that we've explored the essential elements of a vintage country cottage kitchen, it's time to bring everything together. This style is all about creating a space that feels timeless, personal, and functional. You don't need to transform your entire kitchen at onset. Thoughtful additions can make a big impact. Whether it's swapping out cabinet handles, adding a vintage tea set, or displaying a cherished cookbook on a wooden stand, each piece you choose should reflect warmth and tradition. The key is to embrace the beauty of imperfection and celebrate the charm of well-loved, well-used spaces. In the end, designing a vintage country cottage kitchen is about more than just aesthetics. It's about creating a homey, welcoming atmosphere where memories are made. It's a place where the aroma of fresh bread fills the air, where morning light spills across a rustic wooden table, and where every cup of tea feels like a moment of quiet joy. Whether you're inspired by English cottages, French farmhouses, or rustic countryside homes, this style offers a perfect blend of nostalgia and practicality. I hope today's video has given you inspiration to bring a little bit of vintage charm into your own kitchen. If you loved this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep creating beauty in your home.